Okay, hey there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim here to give you your next 3-day messages. This one being on the bottom, starting with change. You might be going somewhere. It doesn't have a car, kind of like packed up with the things from a home. So change, maybe a move, something significant like that for you, or a big career move. We have the eclipse coming up, don't we? In Pisces, I believe. Should be an emotional one. Something emotional that's eclipsed out of your life or out of our life. Something emotional. We have this high on our woe in the community. You know what, Gemini? What I'm getting just right away from this is that good news, really good news, is that you have the Great Fortune card here. So you have kind of like luck shining down on you when it comes to your finances and providing, like stability for yourself and others. But here's the thing, is that there's going to be some of these others whom are really going to want to be supported by you, and they don't make the cut. Like they weren't, I don't know if it's something like from when you didn't have anything and rising from the bottom up, or there's people that weren't there for you. But there's some people that are associated with disrespect and with that high honor in the reverse. And I feel like, so you're going to be picky, or have to be picky with the people that are around you, because great fortune's here. So you're going to have that energy attracted to you, as well as some people that maybe don't deserve to be in your good graces. But then, and then on the other hand, you have a lot that are supporting you. That's the community support, concern. Is there a particular person? I'm wondering if there's a particular person whom someone is kind of concerned about you being around, because they're not very, I don't know what's the word, honorable, or they're not very supportive. Maybe they do the opposite. Maybe they make things worse. Seeing I have the family room in the reverse too. So it's something that feels like this connection is as strong as family, or is like family. And we have an individual who's really concerned about it. There seems to be some fast changes coming in though, because the distant horizons is in the reverse. And the change again. I think this is a message about being around the people that really are supportive to you. All right. And maybe they're concerned about this money. There's something here. It could very well be family. But there's something here that's off about your close-knit, your close circle, or the person that you're directly in contact with. They're saying influence. A certain kind of influence. Yeah, see, it's disappointing. The hearts turn blue. It's disappointing. How else do you say that? Yeah. It's the whole thing too. It's the whole thing with either with these people or with this group. It's like this was something that turned out not so great, turned out disappointing. And usually in the 5 of Cups, you have 2 cups, that are still standing. And this one, you absolutely don't. You have all 5 of them that look like they're falling. And so this heart here, I don't know if it's a heart feels cold to this situation now, to these people. So Tower. Tower coming in. Big, sudden change, right? Yeah, a big change, because it has to do with these energies around you. It really does. 5 of Wands here, upright. 5 of Cups, and then this Tower. And I feel like the Tower is going to be your energy. Like you're this big lightning bolt bringing in the shakeup that's needed, and what doesn't stand, or what isn't supportive of you, or who isn't supportive of you is falling. Because there's a lot of, there's a lot of maybe even aggression. 5 of Wands, there's a lot of ego here causing problems. So you're shaking things up, or you're changing something. You see that? That energy that's flowing in from this good, great fortune. I mean, it looks like this lightning bolt, like it's a trigger here for you to clean up the energy of the people that are around you. Yeah. Grief. Okay, so what can help them move through these energies the best? Just the Child in the reverse. Withdrawal. Withdrawal and the Return on the bottom. So they're saying to actually detach yourself. I mean, the Child energy is like your inner child. Right, and here it is. It is like your inner child. So, and it's in the reverse because there's either trust issue, or there's a wound thing going on. There's a feeling of I stopped exploring at a certain point and then just decided to withdraw, or, if there's no support, or if it's going to be like this, then I'm just going to, it's almost like denying yourself of new experiences here because of some sort of trauma experienced that led to you withdrawing your energy instead of like actively participating in life. This is more of a, I am in the observer, and with no want to do anything. So maybe that, it did ask for advice. The advice could be to withdraw from these people, withdraw from this situation. Find your footing again. Find your footing. Tell me about the withdrawal from society, family. Feels more family, or like close as family. It really feels like that because of this Child energy here being in the reverse. Whoa. Yeah. The card that you could say, or the cards that represent children in the tarot, are the pages. And this one's mine, that I usually use for when there's a new child coming into like the scene. But it's in the reverse, Page of Pentacles. It says Innocence of Pentacles. There's something here about not wanting to trust what new things could happen or for you, because of feeling like you had learned a lesson with trusting too many people or easily. But this isn't like a lesson. This isn't a this Page of Pentacles being in the reverse is a card that's like, this was not your fault. This was not something that you had to learn. There's something here about maybe it was somebody else's lesson in the whole situation. But so instead of trying new things in the future, it's like there's this holding back energy because of for fear of something that or something that you were used to or that you experienced growing up. And I have the universe on the bottom. Let's get another one of Forces of Spirit Tarot. By the way, these are next 3-day messages. Sorry, I just got right into it. I just open up to your spirit guides and your angels to get messages that need to be for you at this time or that will help you at this time. Well, we saw grief. Okay, good. So it's in the reverse. Time to let go. Might be a mother wound because I have the womb here. It might be a mother wound to let go of, or something about nurturing the energy that should be nurturing. Grief is in the reverse. We're releasing the past, or it's like a 5 of Cups in the reverse, really. So when grief is in the reverse, we're coming out of a mourning period. There can be mourning here for well, yeah. Oof. That's hard. So if somebody has lost a child, that's really hard. There's a feeling of like the reason I'm not doing all of the things that I used to do with family or with public people is because I have been in a mourning period and I withdrew to process all of these emotions, and this is still something that may be hard to deal with. And it's the reason they're not showing up in the way that they used to. So that's not everybody's story. Obviously, I hope not. But that is something here. Because I can see where somebody was very active, you know, and then all of a sudden, innocence. What's the change coming that has to do with this fortune, please? Yeah, suppressing or suppression and longing. Both of them are in the reverse, so it seems like you aren't going to be holding back. Have you been holding back so much that there's this feeling like not knowing what the feeling of longing, to long for something? It feels like hope. It's like pushing off hope, or been pushing off the fact that there can be this new energy to really get out there and live again. Longing may indicate fixation, emotional attachment to an unavailable possibility, or difficulty accepting the present moment. Desire may be turning into restlessness or dissatisfaction. This is pushing off something subconsciously that you feel like you can't have, but it goes back to a worthy wound, like from childhood. So this is something that I guess this is what's being worked on right now. there's a fixation of, oh, this couldn't possibly be for me, or, oh, well, things don't really turn out that way. There's that feeling. That's something that was like a conditioned response. Okay, so there's this release or this surrender, I feel like, instead of suppressing or instead of not wanting, instead of pushing something away from you or holding something back, there's going to be like a release. Yeah, what has been held back is beginning to surface. So truly, there can be a desire here for great fortune, for a lot of change, right? There can be this longing for that it's something that we didn't think was possible for us, but it absolutely is. And so now this energy of what you are actually longing for, what your higher self wants, what your soul wants for you to experience, is coming to the surface. It can't be pushed down anymore. So the wound has to be let go, or the seems like, I was going to say conflict or conflicted energy there, but okay. Cannot anymore ignore kind of like an experience that you want for yourself. Ooh, you have movement of wands and movement of cups. Wow. So you have the Knight of Cups and you have the Knight of Wands. And there's a fox on the Knight of Wands. There's a whale on the Knight of Cups, which means there's a very deep emotional mystery here. This is about how you feel. This is about believing really that the dream can be real for you, moving right along. Unexpectedly, something comes in and it's offered to you, and it does grant you like what you have been suppressing or what you have been pushing away or not allowing yourself to have. Can be a person. It is my twin flame energy. If you use that word, it is my energy for that. This would be a very loving person. If it is an archetype of a person coming towards you, wanting to offer you something, and this person wants to come fast with no delay because they're very passionate. They feel passionate, and there is some sort of strategy here in the movement or where you're going. So this can indicate some like travel coming up. Wow. I think it indicates that you're going to be very wealthy here. You're going towards a lot of wealth. Moving past some blocks here. This was the block. It's a child thing. I mean, it's an inner child thing. The Naked Heart, which it's the tarot, but yeah, two of swords reversed. You're moving past a stalemate. The movement is picking up. That's leading to you to what your heart desires. This 10 of Pentacles is safety, security, money, wealth, but also, you know, there's Ganesh or Ganesha, you could say either one, on the 10 of Pentacles, meaning like all obstacles or challenges, they kind of just get mowed right over, right? They get removed from your way. So whatever was blocking, whatever the stalemate was about, I feel like that is kind of like cracked wide open, like a seed cracks, you know, in the dirt. So when that comes, though, they do need you to remember something. It's not that you're holding on to with resentment or anything like that, but you are remembering certain people that supported you the ways that they did, and if they didn't, like, you're not forgetting that either in that sense. Protecting yourself, right? Yeah, you're burning the whole past chapter. Wow. And it might be associated with this eclipse coming up. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact date. You can put it in the comments if you want to help. But book burning, censorship, silencing, control. This was about your freedom being limited even. People playing mind games. That can definitely be that 5 of Wands, people playing mind games with people, just pettiness. Something is about to change. Something is about to be eclipsed, like out of your life, people, situations, anything that was keeping you away from having that security and protection of the Ten of Pentacles. Seems like a role from a wounded place that you just identified with for too long, and now it's going to be released. So that also means a reveal for you too. A reveal. 333-888. Let's get an angel number and close out the message. If you need a private reading, information is in the description box below. I offer video readings like this, and you get a private video link. They want you to know that you are supported, guided. Master number 44, your angels are encouraging you to continue with your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. This is your spirit team, and they're also saying that this is also the issue of the wound that is healing, that was causing some kind of subconscious block towards your great fortune. Okay, so it's all getting, I feel like it's all getting figured out here. All right, so sending you love and light. Bye.